7 foods that kill sperm. Stop eating these types of foods. Mweno video ngenda kwogera ku mmere ki omusajja gy'atalina kubanga alya kuba ate esobola okumaliriza nga ekoseza enkwaso ze. In this video, I'm going to talk about these 7 foods. So, if you have been concerned about male fertility, it is important to know that certain foods and dietary habits may negatively affect your sperm count. Obanga obadde weebuuza okoze otya okubanga oyongeza omutindo ogw'enkwaso zo mu kuyita mu mmere oba mu kubanga olya emmere, then video eno yiyo. The first type of food that is actually not so good for your sperm count is actually what we call the processed meats. Emmere esookera ddala y'eno gye tuyise processed meats. Why is this harmful? Processed meats like bacon, sausage, and hot dogs contain high levels of saturated fat and preservatives. Emmere eno oba ennyama eno gye bategese eri mu bika ebya sausage ne hot dogs ebeeramu ebirungo bingi nnyo eby'amasavu ge bayise saturated fats and preservatives. And specifically, how do saturated fats affect a man's sperm count? The processed fats and the saturated fats, specifically, they decrease the sperm count and motility due to the potential hormonal disruption and inflammation. They actually affect a man's sperms because they do contain chemicals that could actually disrupt the hormones of a man, and then of course also they could lead to inflammation. Talking about hormones, there are 2 key hormones here, FSH and LH hormone. These, when they are distorted due to particular things that are being eaten like the processed meats, then they could actually affect the sperm production. Mu butya emmere eno gye njogeddeko bw'esobola okuba nga ate ekosa enkwasa ez'omusajja erimu kye tuyise ennyama eno erimu kye tuyise saturated fats and preservatives bisobola okuba nga ate bikyankalanya hormones ez'omusajja, hormones ebbiri ze tuyise FSH and LH. The next type of food a man is supposed to actually avoid is what we call soy products. So talking about soy products, soy contains phytoestrogens. These are plant-based estrogens, and high consumption of soy products, that is soya, they may actually reduce the sperm concentration because we know very well that estrogens are specifically not so good in a man. If they are actually fluctuating, they could affect the sperm concentration. So a man who is actually trying to make his woman pregnant should reduce or, if possible, avoid soy products because of the plant-based estrogens known as phytoestrogens. Omusajja ali okugezaako okulaba nga mukyala we afuna olubuto, kyandibadde kirungi n'aba nga akendeeza ku kunywa okwa soya oba akendeeza okuba nga akozesa ebintu ebiri mu kika ekya soya. Ku lwaki kino kiri bwe kiti? Soya tumuyite soy products alimu ekirungo kye bayise phytoestrogens. Phytoestrogens are plant-based estrogens. Zino zibeera chemicals. Jukira estrogen is a hormone, era nzize njogerako nnyo mu system ey'abakyala, eyambako nnyo mu kuba nti at least n'abaana ey'omukyala akawubi kano ak'omunda kabeera within the normal ranges, eyambako n'okulaba nti periods z'omukyala zitambula bulungi. Naye ate estrogens zino mu basajja ate we ziyitirira obungi olwa soya omungi omusajja gw'aba ali okunywa, ebiseera ebisinga oyinza okusanga ng'afuna challenges okubanga ate abeera ne low sperm counts. Oyinza okusanga nga ate afunye ne issues endala nga zi gynecomastia. Gynecomastia kiba kitegeeza nti omusajja abeera n'amabeere nga manene nnyo, abeera n'amakudde nga manene nnyo nga bivudde ku estrogens ennyingi ennyo eziri okuva ku bintu by'ali okukozesa nga zi soy products oba tumuyite soya. The next type of food a man is supposed to reduce is what we call sugar-sweetened beverages. Sugar-sweetened beverages. Examples of these are sodas or soda, energy drinks, and sweetened iced tea. High sugar intake can lead to insulin resistance and oxidative stress. which can actually negatively affect sperm health. So if you are a man and you are trying to make your woman pregnant and you are taking lots of sodas, you are taking lots of energy drinks and even lots of sweets, then this could actually lead to insulin resistance and also oxidative stress. High sugars can actually bring about insulin resistance because the glucose will be rising. Remember, glucose is the end product of carbohydrate metabolism. So the glucose will be a lot. And then the insulin, this is a hormone that comes from your pancreas. The insulin will be released to actually convert this glucose into energy stores known as glycogen. And then the other amount of glucose will be used for energy. But if the glucose is excessive, then insulin could actually find it difficult to regulate the glucose levels in your body. And remember, when there's oxidative stress, when there's insulin resistance, then this can actually negatively affect your sperm health. Ekirala kyembadde njogerako ekisobola okuba nga kireeta okuba